Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy Kenny Session. I'm out here today, first day of March, y'all. You know, I ended February strong, about 15 days in a row, about 14 in a row. Go month of I'm walking through East Oakland currently. I'm on Cross. Yeah, I'm on 98th Avenue over to Croft, Bancroft back to Church Street, and then I'm gonna hit my street, which is Fresno. For a total of 6 miles. Today is day 16 in a row, but I did 15 in a row to end February, preparing myself just to get my mind straight. But I'm out here, I'm on Bancroft. I want y'all to understand that, you know, when you get off the main drag, Oakland, listen to the media because the media, they get paid to sell newspapers. But, you know, the people that live out here, you know, we got some stuff going on for sure. But we don't have nothing that ain't going on nowhere else. If you go to San Francisco, it's happening. If you go to Richmond, it's happening. If you go to San Leandro, maybe not so much. But we're talking about the inner cities. All of the inner cities are going through the same thing that Oakland is. So we need to quit putting this all on Oakland. We got some great people like myself that live out here. We got people who take care of their properties. But then we got fools who drop trash everywhere. And so I have no fear. People ask me, Kenny, how is it that you ain't scared to walk through East Oakland? I'm not from East Oakland. I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, where it's much more dangerous when I was growing up amongst all the gangbangers, especially when you was not a gangbanger. Unfortunately, when I lived in LA growing up, you had to be gangbang affiliated in order to walk through town. So back in my kid days, I was affiliated with most of the gangbangers, but I was a ball player. So when you play football, you know, the gangbangers wouldn't let you bang. Back in my day, you couldn't bang when you was balling. You know, either you gonna ball or you gonna bang. And that's the way it was in my day. And so most of the gangbangers, they would not allow me to hang out when they was doing criminalities. So that's how I got through it. But now as I walk through the city of Oakland, they talk about gangbangs, all these gangs that are in Oakland. I don't see none of them, y'all. Everybody is so respectful. The kids are respectful. They just ain't got nothing to do. When they don't have nothing to do, they gonna find something to do. So what they game is robbing people. It's fun. It's exciting to them. You know, unfortunately, we can't create different excitement for our kids out here in East Oakland. So they're not out here breaking into cars. It's a game to them, y'all. Y'all don't understand it. It's a game. They're so busy trying to fix one problem when it's coming from a total different direction. I'm out here today, this morning, I'm walking down Bancroft right now. I'm coming up on 98th Avenue. I'm gonna hit 98th Avenue and I'm gonna head over to International. And I'm gonna keep y'all with me today because I'm gonna actually edit this out. I'm gonna do some work on this thing, but I want my city hall, I want all the city government to get this. Our city is not as bad as people say. I'm talking about boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Okay? I got boots on the ground out here. It's not as bad. What we need, all these things stealing and we'll stop seeing as much of it. We have to engage the kids earlier when they're younger and give them things to do. You know, but you can't take a kid that went through the pandemic and was at home for all that time, and now you letting them caged animals out. That's what it is. It's like caged animals out here. I'm coming up on, I'm about 1.75 miles in right now. I'm just letting y'all walk with me so y'all see what I see. The streets are clean over here. For the most part, the city has been keeping this really nice. It looks real nice, like in the morning before the sun come up. The city looks the best, especially on the east side. On this part, what they really need to get better is on International and some of the main, but people live on this street. So you can see all the median has been cleaned. I've seen them out here cleaning it for the last 2 weeks. You know, I think they're even out here cutting back the trees. I'm in East Oakland, y'all. I'm walking down. I'm about to come up on 98th Avenue. I just want y'all to see what it looked like right before the sun. It's not as bad as everybody wanted to be. We might be the toughest in this region, but this ain't going on just to out here robbing and thieving and doing all this stuff. It ain't about posts, it's about more program. The police ain't doing nothing, and y'all showing that they ain't doing nothing. We don't even have no police out here. I could walk this whole 6 miles, and that's what I'm on this morning. I'm on 6 miles to East Oakland. I do this every day. Today is day 15 in a row. It's March 1st. I'm planning on doing every day in March if my body says the same. If my body says the same, I'm going to do every day because it ain't nothing but a chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? Just get up and walk out the door. Y'all, I got my rain gear on today. Yeah, I got my rain gear. I got my rain boots on. I'm doing my thizzle, my nizzle. I'm about to turn over here on where we at, y'all? We on 98th Avenue now. I just came up off Bancroft. I'm heading over to International Boulevard, y'all. This is where all the problems are. If you ask me, and I'm talking about somebody who walks through East Oakland every day, not some days, every day. The problem we got right now is on International Boulevard, and the second of these is our kids. The kids need programs, not police. These kids out here breaking in cars, they breaking in cars as a sport. It's a sport. They challenge each other. The other day, I saw one parking lot where every car in the parking lot was broke. I think not. The whole thing was. Let's see how many. If you ain't scared to do it, those are kids. They don't need the police. Why we ain't got the police out here? Because we don't have no police on the street, y'all. I walk them every day. And this 6 miles walk, I bet you, y'all stay with me. If you stay with me, if we see a police out here, I'm going to go interview him. Because they doing something. I mean, they could talk about what they talk about. There are no police. Walgreens and see everything in the store. and come out the door. They're waiting, and people doing this. People swear they scared of the police. They are not scared of the police. The police has lost its sting. Haven't y'all noticed? Ain't nobody worried about no police. We need programs. We need some ways to get these kids into some stuff. You know, my son said that to me the other day. He said, Dad, when I was growing up, you never gave me time to go out and fool with nothing. I said, I never thought about it like that. But he said, yeah, you had me running track. He was playing football. He was in everything. My daughters were in cheerleading. They went to the act over at the Black Repertory Theater. Shout out to Sean over at the Black Repertory Theater. They went over there. We used to keep them away from street Negroes. So they went, that's what happened. My kids, except for Candace, let's say put one exception. Candace is a street girl. She was the first one though. She know all about it. But here, look at the streets. It's not bad after the rain comes. Now, what the city should be working on that they can control is all this trash on the streets. See, like all this stuff down here, if they start making us feel like we live somewhere, if we feel good about where we live, we can be better about where we live. The city should focus on cleaning up our streets. Because people that walk out on streets, I ain't talking about just cleaning them. I'm talking about repairing the streets. I'm talking about power wash the sidewalks. Where we getting ready to go, we're going to be going down far. I got about, I don't know, an eighth of a mile maybe to get down to. We're coming up on 2 miles. Go ahead. This lady's trying to get out the driveway. She see me every morning. Have a good day. I like to come out and wish people a good day. I wave at the bus drivers. I got people honk at me to put a smile on their face. That's what's going to change the city. When people see me out here walking through the street, and I'm about to do this puddle because I got my boots on. I'm got my boots on. See, we having fun out here. It ain't no puddle too big. Just get on in a puddle. What? Yeah, we got bad spots out here, so I lost my internet for a minute. But people ask me all the time, Kenny, what you be doing? Well, believe it or not, I'm listening to Pandora in my ears, and I got all my favorite. I'm listening to a shuffle today, but usually I got about 2 or 3 books on here. I've got one of those Audible accounts. Hey, shout out to Audible, because when I'm out here, sometime I'm reading books. The book I've been working on now is called, oh my God, The Power of Now. The Power of Now. And that book, to sum it up, it's just making you kind of focus on what's going on in your life right now. Like right this minute, you have no problems right now. But in the future, we could have problems. Or in the behind us, we have problems. But right now, it's impossible. Here come a bus, y'all. One of my friends out here, I wave to them every morning, and they be support. Just to wave back sometime. It's cool. But anyway, let me get off my horse. The Power of Now. Go get that book free on Audible. Download it and just listen to it. The first time you listen to it, you ain't going to get it. You got to listen to it over and over and over. Because I've had the book for a long time, and I've read it a couple times, but then I set it to the side. And when I set the book to the side, I just kind of forgot about it. So the other day, I was looking at something, and a friend of mine, I don't know how it came up, but someone was talking about really getting control of your right now. And I was like, wow. And then my boy, he said, you remember that book you told me about, The Power of Now? I said, yeah, I remember. Let me go get that book. So unfortunately, I had to go join Audible again to get to my library of books, because also Audible lets you grow your library. So all the books that I've read, or you could say listen to read, because listening to a book is not the same as reading a book. Let's be real about that. But I've got these Audible books that I can listen to for this 2 hours that I'm out here every morning. I walk this 6 miles. I do 20-minute miles. So 6 miles takes me 2 hours usually. I can do it usually in a little less than two, but I don't like to rush. I'll be out here thinking, plotting and planning. I'll be out here, like trying to brighten up some people's days. I also find a lot of money out here. That's one thing I want to say too. I got right now, I probably got change in my pocket because I don't walk past nothing. If it's a penny, I would think that God providing for me by dropping money on this path. Y'all want to see the money? I just got a little bit today. But there's a lady over at the gas station over yonder. She get all my pocket change. I work for her in the morning. I tell her that all the time, man, I work for you. Every time I see some change out here, it belongs to you. I know one time I gave her $15. I found $15 out here, and I gave her that $15 because it wasn't mine. It's her money. I purposed it for her. And she stands at the gas station, and she's an older black woman, panhandling, and she sleeps in a tent behind the church's chicken across the street from them. By the time she don't even know it, but when I walk up on, I start praying for her to get off these streets, and then I give her a good word too sometime. God gonna make a way for you, sister, because she believes in the Lord. You're just down on her luck. And so I try to put something in her every day. But we're about to walk up the real street. This is where the most tragedies are. We're gonna see homeless people sleeping on the street, on the sidewalk. Yes. I walked past yesterday, right around 82nd, and there was a mattress laying on the street. And there was a man laying on the mattress with garbage on top of him as his cover. I don't know. He gonna be there today. We go up there right next to the church at Allen Temple. There's another man. He been sitting on the side of that building for so long. If you look around the side of the building, right where his head would sit against the building. Oh, that building's dirty right there. But no, yesterday he was sitting up, and he was sitting against the building, and his head was on the building, and there was a ring around the building, but his head has been on the building for that long. Y'all heard me? Y'all rocking with me? I know some of y'all on the come back and check it out. Let's share. It was really. They can't control what people do. Hey. They blowing at me. Hey, but they should control what they can control. They can't control these kids breaking in windows and houses and killing and all that. But what you can control is pour some money onto the street to rehabilitate our community, our normal everyday living. Get these, like all this, find these companies that don't clean up around their businesses. This is a business. They making money in our community, but yet they just can't. Somebody bought these potato chips bag right here, and the city won't hold accountable for the dirt around their business. They pulling a sack of money up. They're selling gas. You think they couldn't hire somebody to make sure this whole area stay? Oh, I ain't talking about get all this grass, all this over here. You need to get money for this. Get this grass up off. This your, ain't that your sign? Look at here. If they do things, a little trash everywhere. Oh, yeah, I'm out here. I'm on 98 and International right now. We passing. We about to go through. I'm just showing y'all what it looked like out here, and I'm letting y'all know. Come clean these gutters up. Come get this beer bottles. One of these stores sold that beer bottle. Why y'all ain't got that store over there cleaning up this whole intersection? In McDonald's. Let's see how many McDonald's bags. Now that's the one thing I'm gonna say, Mickey D's. Mickey D's got a plan. You cannot leave Oakland. Minute. Y'all see any Mickey? Hey, I was talking about Mickey D's before we were so rudely interrupted by. But look here. I also want y'all to notice we're a block away from Mickey D's. We're a block away from there, and I don't see a whole lot of Mickey D's down here. But these businesses gonna come open, and they won't even clean up before they open. In God I trust. They're gonna penny y'all. In God I trust. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hey, thank y'all for coming through today. I know that a lot of y'all black lady, older lady, she's been there for a long time, like 3 or 4 years. You know, we do what we can to help her. Well, I do what I do. I've helped her a few times here and there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that big of a deal, but yeah, these people out here just need somebody to come out here and love on them a little bit. It's crazy. It's Yeah, I was talking, we lost our signal, but I'm about to walk up on, I don't know what they call it, but it's owned by Axwell Gospel Church of God in Christ. They got two buildings on opposite sides. On the building over on the north side of the street, there's a man, a brother, with one leg in a wheelchair, sleeping on the sidewalk in front of the door. I've walked up to him many times and asked him, can I help him? He sleeps on the sidewalk, but he won't accept help from anybody. See, now that's one of those situations where we should be intervening on his behalf. Oh, you know what I'm saying? This man, I'm sure everybody in this building knowing, in both all these buildings, he got one leg, sleeping on the sidewalk. I know he gets some kind of assistance or something, you know, but Somebody need to come get him. Some authority need to come out here and say, look, we taking you somewhere to put you somewhere and help him. He over there. If he ain't over there, I would be surprised. I want y'all to see I ain't playing. There's a one-legged man. I'm gonna put it on real quick because I don't want to see him. See there? Y'all thought I was playing? Brother got one leg and he's sleeping out here. I've tried to help him. He mad. He mad at me now. He hollering at me. Y'all hear him? He's hollering, but somebody, you know what I'm saying? Reva, you hear him? Y'all hear he hollering because I put him on camera. But somebody need to expose what's going on. And this is right here at all these $1 million buildings. And there's a man, he won't move. He mad because I did what I just did. But I really don't care. Somebody somewhere need to come get this man. Y'all heard me? I can't do nothing for him. I hate it. I didn't even want to put him on camera. I swear, man, I apologize to you. That was not intent. See, that's how you lose friends and create enemies out here. I walk past here every yeah, y'all. Yeah. But I speak to him, and I just went by there with that camera, and he's mad now, y'all. Oh my God, he's mad. But somebody need to come get him. Somebody make some calls if y'all know somebody that can come help that man, come hit that man, do something for that man. I don't know what to do. I just did what I did, and that's putting him on camera. That's disrespectful. I'm so sorry. I wanted to do it from a distance where he really wouldn't see him. You see, I mean, but when I got too close and he saw my camera, he saw the camera. Lord have mercy. We got another one up here that's coming up. I'm just going to take y'all with me today because I'm going to edit this and I'm going to send some of the clips over to our city council and let them see what it looked like this time of morning. And I want them to stand man over there under the action. He's out. Just on international at seminary. I'm gonna turn down seminary and go back to Bancroft, and then I'll turn and go back east on Bancroft to Church Street, which I live right off Church Street. So that'll give me 6 miles for the day. I did 6 miles, 15 days in a row, February. Today is day 16 going into March. My goal is to do this for 30 days in a row. And that will give me a 45 days. I've walked 6 miles or better at least 45 days in a row. And then, my weight is really coming down. You know, sometimes it ain't even the weight as much as my body is changing significantly. Somebody the other day looked at me and said, man, you look skinny in the face. I said, for real? I'm trying to get my gut off. not the face, but you can't just say what you're gonna take off. When you start doing this, it's gonna drop where it's gonna drop. So anyway, here's another little spot where people sleep all up and down here. This needs to be cleaned up. This is in our city. Don't be it up. There's an International Boulevard. The there's more people down here. A whole village right here off the street. Now, I'm not gonna go down 89, but I want to commend the city when they need dessert. National. This street has been a pigsty for as long as I can remember, even before the pandemic. This used to be a shooting gallery. Y'all know what a shooting gallery is. These fools over here shooting dope. But there's one guy over here that's mentally challenged, and he's a hoarder. And watch what it looks like. They clean the city. They already cleaned it up. They need to clean it up every day. But this, when they send that bus out here to start picking up people that are out of their mind, they should stop right here. I ain't going down there. But y'all see how much, hey, good morning, sir. I'm not gonna put him on camera. There's another brother, I'm not putting him on camera. I'm not putting him on camera. Another brother out here. But y'all see that? They cleaned it up. It was clean half a day. That dude who was in that tent, he's the one that brings all this trash over here. And it's back like that, and the city didn't come back. They need to come back every day, not once every year. They come back once every 5 years. All out here, look. See, what happens is the city tell people to put the trash on the median. So when you look at this median, we should stay clean. And it does stay clean at the bus stops because it stays at the bus stop because the AC Transit keeps them clean. He keeps that area clean. This is Cedric, the barbershop right here, brother. Black-owned barbershop. You know, I've gotten plenty of haircuts here. Cedric's. You know, the man that just got killed a couple of weeks ago was right here. They killed this man in his business. Somebody ran in there and shot him. You know, but that happens anywhere. It's not an East Oakland problem. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But now you see how much trash is out here on the streets. But look at the businesses. Now I'm about to walk up on one of my spots, which is the East Bay Dragon Clubhouse. You don't see no trash in the East Bay Dragon. There was trash out here yesterday. They got rookies that's gonna come clean that spot every day. Do you see that street? That's because people, what's up? All right, they come cleaning. The trash cans, that's the East Bay Dragon. Over there, this black-owned car wash, it was for sale. Y'all see that car wash stays spick and span. Y'all see this bag? This bag will be gone tomorrow because the Dragons will have that out of here before the sun come up. Because that's how they is. Because why? I know. Because I'm a retired Dragon. And I've cleaned that street many days. All of this around here. I've cleaned this myself as an East Bay Dragon because that's one of the duties that we have is we keep our facilities clean. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can say what y'all want to say about the brothers, but they ain't nasty. And most of them is good dudes. That's what I could say. But it's like anything else. We get ready to walk up on this other street right here. I'm just taking y'all the whole way with me today. I started on about 90th and Bancroft. I started filming. But I started at my walk at 73rd and Fresno. I took 73rd and Fresno to 73rd and Bancroft. I took Bancroft all the way to 98th Avenue. I took 98th Avenue to International Boulevard. More headed towards Seminary. That's going to end up, the whole walk is 6 miles every day. Every day I did, this is day 16 in a row. Last month, out of the month of 29 days in a month, I probably did at least 25. So I miss a day here and there when my leg is bad or something. Y'all can see the bus stay. The bus is clean over there. There used to be some cars. The city got it. The city is doing something. There was some car. And this is the person I'm telling you. I'm gonna put the there, but I want to show you the building. I knew it would be morning because this is where they live at right there. That's a man. That's where we live. Y'all see that dark spot on that building right there? That's where he's sitting with his head all around the building all day. That's him right there, sleep. Somebody need to come get him, pick him up, and he's 5150, y'all. When he is up, he's up running around and what have you. Somebody need to come get him. That food truck over there, they pretty cool. They do clean up before they start in the morning. You can see that block is pretty clean. We at Allen Temple now. Mattress on the thing. That just got here today because it wasn't there yesterday. But all out here, this will be cleaned up. Allen Temple, they will come clean up their joint. But we getting ready to come up on the worst store in Oakland. And now, y'all, I'm going to put my camera in my pocket and let y'all see. Because these niggas over here is crazy. So I'm going to commentate. Y'all still see? Okay, yeah, that's just a top. There's a couch out here. Nasty lot. Somebody living in these two cars. That's why they haven't taken them. If somebody live in a car, the city won't take it. Somebody's living in both of these. They've been here for over 6, 8 months, a year. That truck been here. All down here, they've been there for years. But again, you got to be careful. Most of these people gonna be respectful, but some of them don't like being on camera. So, that's why we got to be respectful. A lot of y'all don't like being on camera either. I don't get it, but y'all see all the trash out here on the street? This trash didn't get here last night. It's been out here for weeks, and they ain't picking it up. But that ain't the people. That's the city. Y'all need to get somebody and come scrub International Boulevard. This is the worst street in Oakland. Huh? I see y'all coming in and out. Thank you for stopping through. What we doing today is I'm on my 6-mile walk through East Oakland. I started over on 73rd and Fresno Street, went out to Bancroft and 73rd, from 73rd and Bancroft to 98th Avenue in Bancroft, 98th Bancroft, the internet, just a store. They just opened that business. I think they didn't close off. Good morning. Yeah, there's a lady over there. She cleaned that spot up every day. I don't want to put her on camera, but this lady who lives right here, and she cleans this place. Y'all can see how clean it is. That's what we do. When y'all see all over there, she do this. That's her every day. I don't know if they pay her or not, but that corner right there ain't never dirty. And it's because of that lady right there. One of our neighbors, she out there picking up her bag of trash now. She picking up her bag of trash right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons I came out here and started cleaning the street last year. I adopted a street. I did it for about 3 months. Right up here, we're coming up on it in a second. 81st and International. I made some fast friends over there, cleaning up. I had my truck stolen over there. I left the keys in the truck and some Mexican dude stole my truck. And I found it. I went home, got my motorcycle, and went riding through the streets and found him getting out of my truck. I was going to bust him in his mouth, but my hand was hurting. I had praise God, because I swear we'd have been out there tussling now. But yeah, I found him over there off of 88th, back in 8th Street, parking my truck on the back street, getting out of it. And I was able to snatch my keys from him and get my truck back. There's another stolen car over there. The city has tagged it. It's not on wheels. Somebody has recently purchased, or Walgreens is coming alive a little bit more. At least they painting the outside of it. Temple Arms, it stays clean. From there to there, it stays pretty clean. It stays clean because it's the Allen Temple Arms. Y'all may not have been out. This senior citizen spot, y'all. Right. It's a senior citizen spot, but it stay clean because they got people coming out here cleaning. But anyway, let's see. Probably how many miles am I? I'm getting, yeah. I think I just hit my 3-mile mark, so I'm 3 miles in on 6. I got about halfway through. I got 3 more to go. I'm gonna let the camera run today, y'all. So if you don't get to see it, you can come back and see it later. We're gonna get out some of the bad parts, but I am in color. I call it my street because I adopted it. Like walking now, trash out of there. So I didn't really be cleaning the trash, but I was getting ready to. But then I came back because people, this is a dumping spot. Y'all can see down there, it look like they've cleaned it recently. There was a bunch of dump cars back here. You can see somebody has come. This is somebody who purposely came and dumped their stuff right here. Probably some contractor or something. He just come dump his stuff. So if somebody was to come go through these bags and determine where he got this stuff came from, that's just somebody dumped their stuff. They could have took it to the dump. Anyway, my friend living there, see, she lives, a young lady who live in that car, quiet as kept. She need help too. Okay? She's in her right mind. Girl's a college graduate. She's a college graduate, black lady, beautiful black woman, living in that car for about the last 3 years. Now, I've known her for 2. And I think she's been living there since before that. Now, this is the worst street in Oakland, y'all. I've told y'all that because I've been down every street in Oakland for the most part. Even as recently as this year, I ride around a lot. As a real estate broker, that's my job, is to know what's going on. So up here, this is JJ's Fit, which they do a good job of keeping their place clean. I would see all this behind a fence here. Behind a fence is going to be clean. But they cleaned it before they left last night. I see one little piece of paper, but I see some paper with some stuff back there too. Look like somebody dumped something. I bet you we come back tomorrow, they're not going to be here. Now, this is the homeboy hangout. This is one of the most tragic parts of Oakland. This is where a lot of dope dealers out here, a lot of dope fiends, alcoholics. But then you got some good people over here because this is where the neighborhood hang out. When they come to visit, they come in right here. But over here, a whole lot full of trash. That lot's been like that for at least 5 years. They ain't just start. Same thing over there. This store over here should be put out of business because look around their building. This car should have been gone a month ago. It's still on the street. Only in East Oakland. That was over on whatever. They would have came and got that car. Y'all see that? Sitting right out over here on our open street. And over there, they need to build, well, I've been praying about figuring a way to build affordable housing right over here, build a massive affordable housing right there, have a day room in there where police people get them off the street so that they can get their dignity back. They can go in the back and hang out, get off the street. Because that right there make black folk look bad. Look like we down in Mississippi somewhere. And this is in California. Right there. That's, I mean, I know the people that be don't want me to show y'all all this. Because I know half y'all ain't coming down here because they don't come down here. That's why it look like this. If Kevin Jenkins walked through this district and came through here, I don't know how he is able to keep driving when this is his responsibility. Treva Reed, beautiful lady, does a lot for our city. I agree. I don't know about Kevin's brand new, but Treva, I've had a decent opportunity of meeting her, talking to her about her politics, and she's a decent young lady. But they're looking past the obvious and looking at trying to do the big deal when the little deal is the one that needs to be done. The little deal is really the big deal. And that's our streets. They so busy trying to fund the police, fund cleaning up our streets. Go take some of that money and just come and whitewash the whole street from the lake all the way down. Get power washers and start at 2nd Avenue and power wash International Boulevard all the way to the San Leandro border. That's what I'm saying. And anybody you find out here who need help, help them. Them people sleep out there on the sidewalk with elements in the rain. Commit them. There's no place for them. They do not need that is over in Berkeley. spots out here. There's some dead spots out here. But I hope y'all think y'all for still with me. We's coming up. It gets better as we go. We go west. I can tell you that the further east we go is where you see people, they let people live like that. You come there, that's because even right in this area, I'm on 77th and International. One of the roughest spots is right where we're coming up on, where they dump a lot of trash on the median, because that's what they tell the homeless people to do. Because these homeless encampments generate lots and lots of trash. Now you think about it, all the stuff that you bring in your house, if you didn't have a trash can to take it out, what would it be? It would be in a pile in your kitchen somewhere. So that's what happens. People who live on the street, they trash is on the street, period. And so I found out that one of the things is the city is asking the homeless people in this encampment up here to put their stuff on the median, which I would tell them, if they could go over there and tell them to put the trash on the median, they could go over there and put a trash can for them to use. Why would y'all want to use our streets as a trash can? Now, this is Crossroads. This is, many of you guys may have heard of Crossroads. I think it's like a facility, drug rehab place. But y'all see all that trash over there? That trash is city. That's been there for over maybe 2 months, a month. Because that's the homeless encampment. It's right down there, and that's what all this trash came here. It comes out of, they bagging it up at least, and they bring it out of there. We on the streets, y'all. That's been there. That's been sitting there for about 3 months. All these cars over here, people are living in them. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, but that's somebody living in there under there. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. A lot of these people that's out here on the street, they need to be in a facility somewhere. And that's what the problem be. That place over there during the pandemic was horrible. They would dump all kind of stuff. But you can see they cleaned it all up. The church is chicken. No, that's Popeye. Somebody got Popeyes. Popeyes need to be up here cleaning up, huh? Yeah. If we see anywhere you see Popeyes chicken, that's where they need to be over here cleaning it up. Because they need to be picking up for day trash. They sell the chicken, and then people throw their chicken stuff all around the street. There goes somebody else sleep. Hey, there's somebody else sleeping in that car right there. I'm not gonna put them. We coming up on 73rd. I walked from 98th and International to 73rd. We got about another, about a half a mile to Seminary. Maybe 3/4 of a mile to Seminary. I'm at 73rd and International. Yeah. How long y'all for 50? I've been filming for 56 minutes. The worst parts of East Oakland, and we ain't seen one police officer yet. It was very much so surprising if we saw What you think about criminalities? Criminality is going to be done everywhere. You don't put no police in Piedmont, people going to go up there and rob it. And when you know there's no police on the street, if I know that there's no polos on the street, but now what they decide to do, if you go down there where they about to leave, where they talked about where In-N-Out is leaving, and all them restaurants down there by the airport then closed down, that's where the police is now. They hanging out over there now that all of the businesses then closed. Now that after all the businesses closed down and moving out, now they want to send some police over there to help. They need to send some police over here to help. They need to send some police to be all up and down this block again. That would stem a lot of criminalities. Police presence. Morning, brother. Police presence. And these little Mexicans, they be getting it in. They got these little stands everywhere. You know, why we ain't got some sisters out here with their little cookware, making some American breakfast. I bet you if somebody came over here and wasn't scared and set the one y'all black, you can start making some American breakfast out here, man, you would clean up on the street. I don't know if they got food permits and all that, but there is a brother that do chicken up here, and they be lining up for his chicken, because most of the chicken spots out here is Mexicans. So if somebody wanted them a little side hustle and wasn't scared, you can come right out here and set you a grill up right there on that corner and get rich. I don't know if you're going to get rich, but you can dang sure feed your family. Somebody that's unemployed, go get you a grill and come up on some meat. And man, clean your hands. See this store over here? This is Toland's. They open. And y'all see all this trash out here on this street? Yeah, look at that. Now, where y'all think that bottle comes from? Where y'all think that comes from? Where that come from, you think? You think that might have come from there? I would think so. But they got their door open. They got the audacity to have their door open. They got trash all around, they rotten. They got the audacity to be in our community with their door open. Same thing with Church's Chicken. Church's got the audacity to be open. If we find one piece of chicken, they all of it. Y'all see this? What they did is just came and picked up Church's. From Church's in there. But look at this lot next to them. I've cleaned up myself. You've heard me. This is right next to Church's. About 2 since prior to the pandemic. That car right there in front of that church, yeah, that's a church. That car has been there. Oh, the man was living in it. I've come past, I've met him. You know, he don't live in the car no more. He been gone for about a year. Same thing over here. That's a new car, stolen car. This is right outside the Church's. See, the Church's, I bet you if we come down here tomorrow, all that stuff gonna be right there. Church's should be picking it up. Church's should be getting that car out of here. But Church's don't give a damn. That store over there is 24 hours. You come over here when it's dark, and dope things be all back around here, because that's the only store open. And I think there's a fentanyl spot or something somewhere over here, because when I pass by here on the other side of the street, going the opposite direction, before the sun comes up, a lot of cats be over there nodding. They be over there nodding. So, you know, you can see where people nodding. That's the dope spot. And they be over there nodding. Or you come up here in this block, you can see, and there's these two guys, you walk past them almost every morning. I think they must work together or something. But they sitting in the car and they got the powder on their lap, nodding. You know that? Nodding with the powder on their lap. If the police came up, they would be busted. But don't nobody give a care about no police. Have y'all seen the police? Y'all been out here over an hour with me. Oh, here go a puddle, y'all. I love puddles. I'll show y'all what I do in puddles. Because I'm just a big old kid. I'm a big old kid. I'm just a big old kid. We do kid things. And I'm going to still be dry when I get home. Huh? Yeah. CP Band, and they keep their stuff pretty clean. They keep it pretty clean over here. We're taking a little walk through East Oakland. I see some new people came in the room. I've been on for about 56 minutes. I'm taking my morning walk through East Oakland. I do this just about every day. Today is day 16 in a row. Today is March the 1st. My goal for March is 30 days in a row. 30 days in March and 16 in at the end of February will put me at 46 days in a row. I'm hoping that my prayer is that I can get my weight down to my final goal, which is 235 pounds, 225, 235, and that's down from 305. Yes, folks, I was at 305 pounds. It's been some years. I didn't lose it all in 1 year. I remember when I went from 300 to 80, 300 to 280. That was probably a few years ago. Then I stayed at 280 for a long time. Then I started getting down to 260s. I was in the 260s for, oh man, it seemed like years. And then I started breaking back into the 250s. I've been down in the 240s a little bit. Actually, last year I got down to 241 right before Thanksgiving. And y'all know what happens at Thanksgiving. I lost all of it because I went pigged out in just a couple of weeks. And yep, that's all it takes for me because I weigh myself every day. And I don't know how food works. The food that you eat is heavier when it goes in. I can go in the house and get on the scale and be 250, mix it and eat just something real small, 55, just like that, because I'll be monitored all the time. When I'm in my 60s, I want to be able to enjoy my life, enjoy myself like I was in my 40s or 50s, because I'm in health. I don't want to have to be using no canes. I don't want to have to. I got a brain scan last week. I had an X-ray on my back. They found out I had some bulging discs and what have you. So I'm working on that. My feet, I've been to the podiatrist to go holler at the podiatrist because I had a fungus on one of my toes. We got that cured up. You know what I'm saying? My knees, I'm having a little problem. I had some problems with my knee, and now I also had, I've had massive headaches my whole life, and so I've had some brain scans to see what's causing it. I think I got that. I think I got CTE, that concussion disease, because when I was in the military, my last few years in the military, I played football. And I had several concussions on the football field. Not to mention I played football my whole life. And I had other concussions too. But the last ones I had was in the military. So I'm hoping pretty soon they're gonna go on and pay me for it because I suffered that illness on the football field, and so I'm eligible for VA benefits. Which, when they give me them benefits, I don't know. I might retire and move to Jamaica. I'm really thinking about doing. Just go to Jamaica and live or something crazy. Again, I want to get my pilot license, buy me a little buy myself a little plane, y'all know I'm already a pilot. I did